everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a quite exciting house for you guys. I have built the house from the movie Notebook. I don't know if you have ever seen this movie, and personally I have not seen this movie, but this is a house that was requested from one of you guys. If you don't know, my channel nowadays is pretty much based on building houses, iconic places, or from movies, from TV shows, things that exist in the actual world. And I really loved the look of this house, so I decided to give it a go. Obviously, on the inside, I have no idea how they have the house decorated. I did not find any pictures from the house on the inside. I did find actually the actual house and the floor plans of the house, so I went with those floor plans on the ground floor, and on the first floor I just did what I thought looked best. So in the end we ended up with 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. The downstairs, it has a very complex yet very realistic floor plan. These sorts of older houses do have long corridors and nooks and corners everywhere. It's not really a simple floor plan, but I really loved it. I think it looks very nice. It has a very long corridor that is split up with archways. You will see it in the end, and I think that it looked pretty nice. On the inside, I went with my own style of decoration. I went with soft pastel colors, and the main predominant color is green. I think it made it look like a very delicate yet modern and old style as well. It's kind of a mix, and I think that it looked pretty decent. So on the ground floor we have a living space that also has a den, which I kind of made an office area. You can obviously delete the office area and just put in whatever you want in that space. You have a connected kitchen and dining room with also a small pantry. Obviously, pantries in The Sims 4 are not usable spaces, but in this house they had it, and I decided to add it in just for realism purposes, and I think that it turned out pretty nice. This house does have 2 staircases. One is the main staircase that comes up from the main corridor. The other one is in the kitchen slash dining area. It has like a small foyer. There is a second staircase there. And as always, you will see me struggling with floor patterns and wall patterns and colors. Initially I was trying something more darker colors, but then I didn't think that it suited the house on the outside, because on the outside the house is completely white. Only color that comes through the house is from the orange tinted roof and the landscaping as well. So I decided to make it look more neutral. It does have marble, black and white checkered floors on all landings and corridors, and I love that pattern, and I don't really get to use it very often, so I went with it, and I think that it gives a really royal look to the house. Like, it is a very expensive, fancy house, and yeah, I quite like that. So this house took me maybe 2 days to make. For me that is quite fast, because obviously it's not 24 hours a day, so whenever I have a little bit of time I work on it. Whenever my kids stop hogging the computer, I can go ahead and finish it. So it took me a little bit of time. I wanted to make it look perfect like I had in my idea. in the garden actually you have a swimming pool with a very nice rounded porch, and I tried to make it look like the porch was actually on top of the swimming pool. You will see that in the end once I'm building it. That is the idea I had, at least. I wanted to make it look very romantic. Yeah, there's also a outdoor kitchen as well with a grill and a sink, and there is a built-in jacuzzi. If you don't know how to do that, it's very, very simple. You just have to have a foundation, and you make a room that is the size of the foundation. You basically delete the room, and that makes a hole in the foundation, and then you just put the jacuzzi in. And I thought that it was a really nice idea, because unfortunately in The Sims 4 we do not have flat jacuzzis that are flat on the floor. They are obviously above the floor, but this way it gives that illusion, but it's still usable. So I went with that, and I thought it was a really nice touch to it. So this house has a lot of balconies. I didn't detail the balconies whatsoever. If you are new here and you don't know my decoration style or my little rules that I apply in my builds, I like to keep some spaces free, because every person that deletes a house, every Sims have different skill building items that they would need. So I just put in a few things and leave other spaces free, so you can detail it on your own. You can put in some lawn chairs, you can put easels or anything that can apply to your sim the best. So I didn't touch that. I also liked it to be quite simple, but you know, if I was actually going to download this house and if I played The Sims, then you know, I would detail it in my own free will. So that's what I've done. I honestly love this swimming pool. I love the screenshots of this house. I think it turned out exactly how I envisioned it to be. On the back of the house, you do get one picture on Google, but it is a picture that is very far away, so you cannot really see how it looks. So I just went with the front of the house. I tried to make it as original as possible. Not original, as alike as possible, and the rest I just try to see what looks good, to be honest. I don't really try to replicate every single aspect. I just try to go with what I think they would use to build a house, and how they would decorate it. Why do I keep saying decorated it? Decorate it. Sorry. It's very late. I'm very tired. I have been throwing up and I have had the flu for 3 days now. So please do excuse me if I sound a bit wacky today, or wackier than normal. Yeah, that's the reason why. So if you see any objects that you have never seen before, and you have all the expansions and you don't have a clue from where they come from, well, I enabled my cheats. I will put an annotation on the screen right now if I remember to, and a link in the description down below for all your mobile users. You have a cheat where you can access all the objects that come in your game, such as foods and bottles and plates and ponds and the magical tree and everything like that. Some new posters as well, and you will see me take out a lot of those things that I used in the house. For the first time, I decided to make a nice dining table. I put a few cupcakes on the table, a few glasses of juice. So if you do download this house, get your Sims to eat that and to clean it up after it. So you're very welcome for that. Yeah, so I decided to put that in just to take some nice screenshots as well. And also I took out a few posters that are hidden in that sheet. Also a few sugar skulls that I have made look larger. I have put them in a bigger scale and put them on a on a bookcase that is up in one of the bedrooms, and you know, I thought that they look very nice, so I decided to use that. Yeah, so that's where I come from. In the entrance, you might see it right now or in a minute, I did put some parcels or some mailboxes for Americans. Is it mailboxes? I'm sure that's not the word, but you know, like the mailman had put them there. So I decided to put them there. I have no idea why, just to look nice. So I put them there. There is also a tree. There's a lot of stuff that you can have that is in your game, and that normally without any, not normally, but never without cheats, you can access them. So be sure to tell me in the comments if I have forgotten all about it. Otherwise, you can just go to my channel and I have a playlist that is cheats and things like that, so you can just go ahead and search for it. I'm sure you will find it. It's not very difficult if you want to access that and have a lot of different things to decorate your houses as well. So what took me longer to build this house as well is that I have built 2 houses at the same time of this. I won't consider them houses. 2 builds at the same time as I completed this house. So I have built a festival grounds that is Stonehenge. I'm pretty sure that pretty much everyone is familiar with Stonehenge. It has like a DJ booth and dance floors, and it has a bar, so it's pretty nice to throw a few parties at there. Also, I have built the Brighton beach huts. You can just search on Google. Sorry, it's a very nice seaside city that has like little beach huts that people own. Every single one is different. One is stripy, one is spotty, and I made that as a park area. I put it on the gallery as a park. I put it on the Windenburg Island. So you do have a lot of things you can do there. You have barbecues and music, and you have a bar as well. So it's nice if you want your Sims to go relax. And I think that in the end it turned out pretty cute. And I have also a lot of new ideas. I have two pages full of TV shows and other iconic houses or places in the world. So if you do have any ideas, bear in mind, I don't like to build like a modern house, build a Victorian house. It has to have some meaning or a theme to it. So feel free to tell me in the comments what you would like me to build next. I do have too many ideas to build actually. So first of all, tell me, which one would you like to see first? Would it be the Stonehenge festival grounds or the Brighton beach huts? So let me know in the comments, because afterwards I will be editing those videos as well. So I would know, and I would post the one that has more comments first. Anyways, I do hope that you enjoyed this video as I did. Feel free to check this one and other houses that I have on the gallery. My gallery ID is Sims Designs YT, no spaces and no capital letters. YT obviously stands for YouTube. I have hundreds and hundreds of creations there, one better than others, but I'm sure you can find something that you would like or something that you would need. Also, feel free to give me any ideas of houses in the real world, such as iconic places like the Statue of Liberty or anything like that. Anything that's iconic. You can either tell me from movies, TV shows, if I can find it on Google, and if they have nice pictures of it, obviously I can replicate it. I won't promise I will try and replicate the decoration of it, but the outside and the main feel of the house I will, if I like the house, obviously. So yeah, tell me that in the comments down below. If you're new here, please press the like button, and please press the subscribe button. We are 40 people away from reaching 1,000 subscribers, which for me is mind-blowing, because I had like 200 subscribers and I thought, oh my god, 200 people, that's more people that I know in real life. Well, it's not, but you know, that's a lot of people. 1,000 people, that's more people. So thank you to each and every one of you that has subscribed and that is sane enough to hear me talk. And if you have gotten until now hearing me, I'm sorry and thank you. And I hope you are having a lovely day. So please do subscribe, like this video. If you do want to download this house, there is a cheeky little link in the description down below. You can just press that link. It will take you directly to my origin page where you can add it to your favorites and download it in your game. Otherwise, you can find me on the gallery. My Sims ID is Sims Designs YT. Follow me on there as well. There's Twitter, there's Facebook. Everything is linked on my channel, and I hope you liked it. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye!